So, the other day I had a little video posted here on YouTube that was removed. I had a warning that I was contradicting The Who. Now, this video was about the last 2 years of my life and my experiences. So, I'm wondering, or what I did was, I did an appeal to this. And I also asked YouTube for the file that The Who had on my life for the last 2 years to see what I was contradicting. And of course, they did not provide the file, and they denied my appeal. So I'm going to have to redo that video somehow. And it was just rambling on things. And I'll try it here, but I will have to censor myself, and my harsh words of reality will have to be kept to not reality. I don't know. Let's see what we can do here. But basically the video was about people that you knew in your, or had in your life 2 years ago. And we all know what happened 2 years ago. And who's in your life now and who's gone. And basically sit back and think why. Why did those people leave? Why are the people here? And, I've had a few people leave my life over the last 2 years for different reasons. Most were reasons due to something that I'm not allowed to say. And, at the start of the 2 years, we were all on the same page, I believe. Even in 2021, we were kind of in the same page, but then things changed because of something that I'm not allowed to say. And once this something was, I can't find a word for it because I'm not allowed to say it, but that's when people started leaving. And we learned things about the people that were leaving and people in our life that, some people say they were weak and others say that they were pathetic, that they did things for pleasures and luxuries, knowing the consequences that would come from doing these. And, I really don't care what people do. Unless you're a friend or family member, then I care about you. So of course I care the choices that you do, but I believe you're making the choice based on what's best for your lifestyle, whether if it's right or wrong. But for me, I am stubborn, so I will stick to my beliefs and morals, and nothing's going to change that. No people with more power than me, and nor will you. And for instance, it will be, I guess if you were to ask me to do something, I'd be more likely to do it than if you were to tell me. So my whole life, people telling me that I had to cut my hair. You have to cut your hair. The last thing I'm going to do is cut my hair. If they would have asked me to cut my hair, probably not. But that's another story. We learned that there's a lot of selfish people. And the last year showed a lot of people doing selfish things for selfish reasons, but saying that I am selfish because I'm not doing something to myself, for myself. The people saying this are doing something so that they could travel, go to the pubs, some to go to work, things for themselves. But I am the selfish one because I am not doing something. So it is interesting how things played out this last year. This year things changed a little bit too, and there's going to be more happening. But one thing that we learned is that kind of got cut out of our lives. The reasoning behind it, we all know why. And, I'm sure I'll speak to some of them again in the future, but it just won't be the same. So respect has been lost. Words have been said you can't take back. And most of all, trust is gone. So it will take a lot of time to build the relationships back than it will to gain, or than it was to cut off the relationship. I was told today, I believe, that relationships end every day. And they said that like it's something normal, and it should be normal and it's fine. So I guess if you have a mentality like that, then yeah, that's probably why you've had lots of relationships and why you don't anymore. So I think about the people who stayed in my life and people who new people that came into my life, and even people that haven't been in my life and came back. And, we don't all think the same way. We all have different things that I'm not allowed to say done to us. And we all have one thing in common, though. We just want to go back to how it was 2 years ago. And that seems to be wrong. And I'm wondering if that may even get me taken down now. Although I'm not saying anything about the things, even though I didn't say anything wrong before about the things. It's all about choices. But YouTube and The Who believe that it was a contradiction to what really happened in my life. So I say to YouTube, I say to The Who, and I say to you, that I do believe that the universe or whatever gives you signs. They give you exactly what you need. And when you pass on it, or when you deny it, throw it away, you end up losing. And it costs you even more. You lose happiness, gain sorrows, and it takes things away from you that you loved. And this is what's happening now, for different reasons, by people that I can't say. And it's not over. They'll be taking more away as the years to come. And people like that. There's people out there that actually agree with it and want it to happen. So, I guess there's one thing that's always for sure, is that you definitely get exactly what you deserve in life. And we're all going to get exactly what we deserve. So I say to YouTube, I say to The Who, and I say to some of you, fuck this.